Hello. I'm just doing an extended play session of Rocket Box. This is Rocket Box Alpha 2. Made some changes since Alpha 1 based on some feedback that I received from one person. That person being Renzetic from TTLG. Thanks, Renz. So yeah, I'm just going to play for a while and point out bugs as they occur, or otherwise just try to give a better idea of what the point is of playing it. Implant series. Obviously the landing sound effect is now not being compounded by when multiple things land at once, so it's not stupid loud like it was before. This is intentional. It stops, and the timer stops. The particle system's probably gonna die. Oh, no, particle system loops. Okay. Stops being put in something to stop dragging blocks below the launchers, because that was potentially bad. But yeah, you can move it, and then you do a secondary launch, which speeds it up. Because the whole point of the game is you're strategizing your... Just the liftoff speed is a factor of how much mass is trying to be lifted, plus gravity, which is going to be variable eventually, plus how many blocks are actually doing the lifting. So it's... you have to strategize what is, where you want to make your matches. And if you strategize it wrong, and there's too much mass to be lifted, or something else goes wrong, then you're screwed. And that's intentional. Well, you're not screwed, but you end up with a bunch of black blocks in your board, and you can't match black blocks to launch, which is how it's supposed to be. And you could potentially really mess yourself up by getting way too many black blocks on your board. That said, there are ways to... There are a lot of... Oh, bugger. I didn't want that to happen. Alright. You can, trigger it, because, since thrust is cumulative based on how many blocks are thrusting, it's a vertical match can technically lift more blocks stacked vertically than a horizontal match will. See, this is probably not going to make it happen. See, that wouldn't have made it out, but the rest of it did, which was what I wanted. But the horizontal can lift more blocks overall, and you can get an extended horizontal thing, because the reason you want this is black blocks are worth 1 point when they hit escape velocity, and colored blocks are a multiplier. So every colored block that goes up increases the multiplier by 1. Base multiplier is 1 for the black block, and then it goes up by each thing. So, you can see if... very simple. First black... Yeah, that's... kind of messed that up. And when a black block hits escape velocity, it resets the multiplier, so there's some additional strategy of a sort there. I really need to get this stack down. This is a dangerously high stack. Can't do anything with you. Yeah, too high. Okay. So, but there's a trick you can like build T's. That's what I'm referring to it right now. And you can do the secondary launches, which I showed earlier, where you build another stack of 3, build another set of 3 on top of a launching stack. But then there's like building a T gets you a lot of stuff. Can get you a lot of points because you get point. Okay. Oops. If I get a green block in this column, then this, see, then you get lifting power of all 5 of those. Damn it. I need to figure out some way to stop that when it cycles like that, because that's annoying. Okay, this is going to be a smaller T, but yeah, you'll get these 4, and you'll get the additional 2 there, so you get a lot more lifting power. So there's that. I'm also toying with the idea of doing... Oh, that was close. That's not going to make it. I'm toying with the idea of doing like a special block that will have like a 0.5% chance of dropping, that'll reignite black blocks, like burnt out black blocks. But what it'll do, it'll be like one block, and you connect it to, if you just put it next to a black block, then that black block and any black blocks that are connected to that block will all get their boost reset and start boosting. So you could potentially like construct like a whole crazy network of burnt out black blocks and then attach that block to it, and then the whole thing would go lifting up and it would get you mad points. That's not gonna make it. Nope. Okay, this is... I'll make it out. I really like this music, and I'm really glad that the guy who made it did it as a Creative Commons attribution license instead of a Creative Commons attribution non-commercial license. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to figure out Sunvox enough to actually make my own music for the final version. But music composition, I'm about as good at music composition as I am at drawing, so I'm probably just going to dig around and find either public domain or Creative Commons chiptunes to use for the background music. Where's the issue with like Creative Commons chiptunes is they don't really necessarily loop super well. I mean, this one loops pretty well, but there was another one that I wanted to use that I considered using. that was a really cool tune, but it didn't loop very well at all. And every 60 seconds, the time between drops reduces by 10%. So it goes. Faster and faster and faster. I could go with the right. Yeah, that lift-off noise I need to replace. I need to come up with something better for that, 'cause it's not great. A little bit too much brown sound in that. Ah. Nope, won't make it. Not quite. Oh, what? That was a false positive. I'm not sure how that happened. Damn. Okay, well, anyway, that's been extended play session of Rocket Blox Alpha 2. I'm gonna have to figure out why that false positive happened, because I thought I had taken care of all the false positives. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.